Hello, Changma Lola Tashidele, Annie Tring Pumi Gelang, Sumju Dijen Re, Annie Ngarang Lagani, Annie Nimachi Kongse Shuchi, Annie Ngarang Amla Dani, Topo Tomunyamdo, Annie Pala Twins, Annie Q number 2 Yang, subscriber Changma, Annie Peba Yongzo Lani, Nimachi Soso Lagane Gomba Shuchi, Annie Tutuna Yapo Yore. So today is the 10 March Tibetan National Uprising Day. Me especially took a day off from my work and going for a march with my mother-in-law and my friends. So it's here in Jamison in Toronto, happening at 8:30. So all the Tibetans, please join. Okay, so stay tuned and okay. 당한서 텐도기스. 띠뿌고니 파주주 낭락케셰. Okay. It's very cold outside. Pe changmo resha. Ani kamso di cha chi tunga de cha gi chi da di mo la. Chi da ni mala. Chi da ni mala. Na kamso cha chi tunga ni ki bi gya go ra. Ra ni mala. Re re. Jakan. 아니. 야, 아따 타올 리테래. 리죠. 누가 리테였네. 빠져 리죠.
된자는 그 축가는 그 대마줄 뒤추는 가들 야고 맞아 맞죠. 나는 좀배그 사콜라 안에 잘 똑게 뭐뭐 동요를 자나 고래지 사토라 가서 그는 그 배그 쳐도 만 로고 해서 뒤그 뒤치는 그 통제 고라는 가서는 저거 키 있는데 이제 자나 고라지 사토라 강아 배 마시 봐 뭐부 태버려. 근데 자 자나게 네 요지시는 그 보고를 야구 인도도 저도 자완이니 말했어. 나도 배배 그 사토를 가와이나 사자 간전아들 제비나 대가 뭐예요? 생이 유소 로 사막 뭐예요? 사람 늦어가는 같은 고라지 농가지 생각을 하고
타자남라까지 신도 체외 잠니 이 나도 땜바 첨고 투치다 제디 퓨드 중외 퓨미리다 잠니 용기 하나메베 우치치노 시대 대비 진호 공사장된 첨부 우치 줍시가 첨부 총라 대바 당지 1m 그저 표가 담다 드림기 이모테네 회기 로규 나 마면 제가
March to Alani Kari Tari Chidisha. Ani the police, Toronto police, the Mongolesha.
주다 Varsho! Long live! Long live! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Tibet is never! Tibet is never!
Part of China.
Stop the genocide!
In Tibet.
Stop the genocide!
In Tibet.
Bajalo!
Begalo.
Release the political prisoners now! Release the Benchen Lama now!
Okay, the land
Release
beginning
the
of good
Benchen Lama now!
from the beginning here.
Tibetans united will never be defeated! Tibetans united! Tibetans united! Tibetans united! What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it?
Now, now,
When do we want it?
now, now.
China, China, China!
Out, out, out.
China, China, China!
Out, out, out.
Run!
Now, now, now.
Run!
Now, now, now.
Tibet belongs to
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to
Tibetans. Beginning
Stop the fighting!
Tibetans! Tibetans! Shame on CCP! The world is watching!
Tibetan. Tibetan. Tibetans. In Tibet. In Tibet. In Tibet. In Tibet. In Tibet. Big yellow. Big yellow. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama. We want freedom. We want freedom. Now, now. Now, now. You and no, wake up. You and no. We want justice. Tibetan. 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 In Tibet. China out of Tibet now. World is watching. Now. China out. China out. China out. Dalai.
Learning Tibetan! Peki Gampo! Peki Gampo! Peki Gampo!
Hajushi. 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 Release the political prisoner now. Release the political prisoner now. Release the Benchen Lama now. Dalai Lama. In Tibet. Benchen Lama. Benchen Lama. China out. China out. China out. Out, out, out. Now, now, now. Out, out, out. Now, now, now. We want freedom. Now, now.
Release, release.
Panchen Lama.
Release, release.
Panchen Lama.
China out of Tibet now.
China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now.
UN no.
We want freedom. We want freedom. Now, now. Now, now. China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now. Out, out, out. Now, now, now.
China out.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Stop the killing!
In Tibet.
Stop the killing!
In Tibet.
Stop the mining!
In Tibet.
Stop the mining!
In Tibet.
Stop the genocide!
In Tibet.
Stop the genocide!
In Tibet.
Stop the torture!
In Tibet.
Stop the torture!
In Tibet.
Shame on CCP!
War is watching.
Shame on CCP!
War is watching.
Shame on CCP!
War is watching.
Learning Tibetan is not a crime! Learning Tibetan!
Not a crime.
Learning Tibetan!
Not a crime.
Pay Kelo!
Break it up.
Pay Kelo!
Break it up.
Pay Kelo!
Break it up.
Pay Ransin!
Sabayin.
Pay Ransin!
Sabayin.
Pay Ransin!
Sabayin.
Pay Kitakpo!
Benin.
Pay Kitakpo!
Benin.
Pay Kitakpo!
Benin.
Jamal Pene!
Hagyoshin.
Jamal Pene!
Hagyoshin.
Jamal Pene!
Hagyoshin.
World leader! Unite for Tibet! World leader!
Unite for Tibet.
World leader!
Unite for Tibet.
World leaders!
Unite for Tibet.
Trudeau! Trudeau! Stand up for Tibet! Trudeau! Trudeau!
Stand up for Tibet.
Trudeau! Trudeau!
Stand up for Tibet.
Trudeau! Trudeau!
Stand up for Tibet.
Release the political prisoner now!
Release the political prisoners now.
Release the political prisoner now!
Release the political prisoners now.
Release the political prisoner now!
Release the political prisoners now.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Long live!
Dalai Lama.
Long live!
Dalai Lama.
Long live!
Dalai Lama.
Long live!
Dalai Lama.
Stop the demolition!
In Tibet.
Stop the demolition!
In Tibet.
Stop building dams!
In Tibet.
Stop building dams!
In Tibet.
Stop building dams!
In Tibet.
We will!
Free Tibet.
We will!
Free Tibet.
We will!
Free Tibet.
What do we want?
We want freedom.
What do we want?
We want freedom.
What do we want?
We want freedom.
When do we want?
Now, now.
When do we want?
Now, now.
When do we want?
Now, now.
Wake up, wake up! United Nations, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up! United Nations! United Nations! China, China, China!
Out, out, out.
China, China, China! China, China, China! Oh no, no! China out! China out!
Tibet belongs to Tibetans. Tibet belongs to Tibetans. Free Tibet. China out. Free Tibet. China out. China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Tibet Left!
일단 감사드립니다. 차 제차. Kalaka. 어떤 이모 많이까 보면. Alonso Charasos, Chena, Chidalas, Petamo, Mama. Okay, finally, Mazadila, mission of the sauce. Tibetans. The world is watching. China shame. CCP shame.
Leaders!
Unite for Tibet.
Trudeau!
Gotta stay on the other side of the bikes.
Trudeau!
Stay on that side.
Release the political prisoners now!
Release the political prisoners now.
Release the political prisoners now!
Release the political prisoners now.
Release the pension lama building dams! China out of thinking now! China out of thinking now! China out of thinking now! China out of junta now! China out of junta now! China out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now! We will! What do we want?
We want freedom.
What do we want?
We want freedom.
When do we want it? When? Learning Tibetan!
Not a crime.
네, 간주 디제 능일 쇼다 구치. 부디제 능일 쇼다. 간주 지딜리 로드 디제 능일 쇼다. 능일 쇼다 구치. 능일 쇼. 쇼. 니멜로도 그 부디제 앞에 쇼다 구치. 능일 페쇼.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Free Tibet!
China out.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans.
Shame on CCP! Shame on CCP! World leaders unite for Tibet! World leaders! World leaders!
Unite for Tibet.
Trudeau! Stand up for Tibet! Trudeau!
Stand for Tibet.
Taring Ningungi Zerimdi Ingetoni Shuchoshi. Dashtale and welcome everyone. We're gathered here today to commemorate the 65th anniversary of the Tibetan Uprising Day, the Tibetan National Uprising Day. This protest is organized here in Toronto by the 5 different organizations: Canadian Tibetan Association of Ontario, Tibetans Women Association of Ontario, Regional Tibetan Youth Congress, Students for a Free Tibet Toronto, and Thogam Chushukandu. My name is Jamyeon Doma, and I'll be your MC today. We'll begin our afternoon with the playing of the Tibetan National Anthem, followed by the Canadian National Anthem sung by Tibetan Canadian Cultural Centre students. Thank you. contribution. To all those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and the struggle for freedom. The Honorable MPP and Deputy Speaker Putila Karpache could not be here today, so her speech will be conveyed by her staff, Tenzin Dechan.
Taring de nga Ontario Sane Tuzo Tumi Putila Karpache Tsap Chene Bimal Hinge Tsangmala Sumju Tuje Nimotila Pewatila Tujanang Shugui Tuzo Tumi Putila ki Ngejar Ontario Sane Tuzo Nangla Pe Nangki Nedang Zara Chambu Yimbatha Mixe ki Ngejar Terki Nangla Gana ki Tsensu Thang Wonggu Chebe Luku Chazang Tuzo Tumila Deshe Gambare Putila ki statement di Ingena la Shuchochi. I'll now read the statement of Member of Provincial Parliament Putila Karpache delivered in the Ontario Legislature on Tibet. March 10th this year marks the 65th anniversary of the Tibetan people's uprising against China's illegal occupation of Tibet in 1959. Today, Tibet remains an occupied territory under tight military.
Are saying it's time for China to get the hell out of Tibet. It's a long time, but it's better late than never. So we should continue to let the world and stand in front of places like this and others all around the world and just say, get the hell out of Tibet. Get the hell out of Tibet. Get the hell out of Tibet. Ladies and gentlemen, most of you know that I have had a passion, a love, and a great deal of respect for Tibet, the Tibetan cause, and that I am very, very close to many people, most of the leaders that I have met. The one reason I'm here is to reassure you, and again, I apologize for being a little late, I got tied up, to reassure you that as long as I have breath, as long as I have life, will be here to support you. And we must never stop, we must never cease, and we must, as a family, we must remind the world that Tibet is still an occupied land, and we want to free Tibet. Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Thank you.
Thank you. I would now like to invite the president of Students for Free Tibet Toronto, Ngaung Chunzila.
I stand before you today as a proud 20-year-old Tibetan woman with my heart heavy, yet my spirit high. March 10th marks not just a commemoration, but a continuation of our struggle for freedom and justice. A reminder of the reason we continue to fight. As I speak to you today, I cannot help but reflect on the sacrifices made by our people. The Kamdege Dam protests, born out of the desire for basic human rights, took a tragic turn. Over 1,000 Tibetans were imprisoned and dreams were shattered. All because Tibetans dared to want to remain in their homes, dared to want dignity. The media blackout in Tibet exemplifies the CCP's deliberate attempts to silence our cries for freedom, but we refuse to be silenced. We refuse to let this moment be a mere peak in momentum that will later die down. This year, Freedom House ranked Tibet a 0 out of 100 for freedom, its lowest ranking ever. Yet even under the most crushing circumstances, our spirit of resistance shines brighter than ever before. The victory of Tibetan community against Thermo Fisher, a mega corporation complicit in the CCP's theft of Tibetan DNA, proves that even in the face of adversity, justice prevails. That campaign win was a testament to our resilience, our unity, and our unwavering determination. We should not only look back at our triumphs, but also envision the limitless possibilities ahead. Look at everything we've accomplished, the awareness we've raised, the solidarity we've garnered, and the voices we've amplified. As we've gathered here today, let us renew our vow. We will not back down, not in this generation nor the next. And a message to the Tibetan youth here today. I want to thank you. Thank you for standing firm, speaking boldly, and never wavering in the pursuit of justice and freedom. Our resilience today shapes the tomorrow we dream of. Let's continue to stand together, uplift each other, and work tirelessly towards a brighter future we envision for Tibet. Purigelo! 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 Thank you.
Today is unlike many other anniversaries, which are mostly to commemorate of tragedy and sadness. Today is the 65th anniversary of Uprising Day, which shows that our courage, and especially that showed we fight back against to the Chinese tyranny. That thank you very much for Tibetans being the model of the resistance movement, not only for Tibetans, but for the whole world, especially for Chinese. Thank you so much. I just shared a story that once we and my husband and I, we brought a friend to attend the Tibetans event in front of the at Queen's Park. When people started shouting slogans, and our friend quickly disappeared. And then we asked her, why? And she said, I was so frightened. I was so scared. Yes, because supporting separatists is a serious crime. That people are being so frightened, so scared. But now we are all the separatists. we all have been separated from the Chinese tyranny, from the CCP's tyranny. And we are here not only supporting Tibetans, but we want the Chinese communists to know we are all the separatists from the Chinese tyranny. And we must unite together. One of my new missions is promoting the restoration of Manchuria. If you look at the map on the northeast of China now, it was a great country, was occupied by the Chinese government, by the Chinese communists. And from Manchuria to South Mongolia and to East Turkestan and Tibet and Hong Kong, we all need to unite together to make a very, very strong support and alliance and fight back together. And we are going to win together. And we have young people and old friends are here. We want to show we are always being your supporter, strong supporter forever. And Jiaji, please.
Free Tibet! Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
And Rock,
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
Yihan,
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet! Free Tibet!
Free Tibet! China out! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Stop colonizing Tibet! Stop colonizing Tibet!
My name is Wen Ying. I'm the co-chair of the Toronto Association for Democracy in China. I'm here in solidarity with all the Tibetan people. On March 10th, 1959, Tibet lost its freedom. Tibetan people, you lost your country. And over 85,000 Tibetans were killed because they stood up and resist the tyranny, the forced occupation of the People's Republic of China. As the previous speaker has spoken, we are here in solidarity. We are here in saying, shame on China! Shame on China! Shame on China! Shame on China! Free Tibet! Free Tibet! I also want to just do a shout out to all the Tibetan women. Last Friday, March the 8th, was the International Women's Day. And here I wanted to shout out to the Tibetan women for the Tibetan Women Uprising on Tuesday, March 12th.
Start by sharing a phone call I had 2 days ago with a friend of mine who has been in the States more than a decade. He's calling me and telling me that I'm going back to China. And I'm asking, why? Don't you know what's happening in China? And she's like, shush. This is the reality we're facing. Majority of Chinese people are still living in fear under the red terror of CCP. They don't know history. They don't know what happened in Tibet. They don't know what Tibetans are suffering. They don't know that 65 years ago, Tibetans fought fearlessly against the regime. They don't know 55 years ago, even at the height.
다양자 즉 용지 지시에 좀 이제 백개 거네라. 아니 단다랑 아주 배바매니 그 아주 배발라 아니 잡조 진이 그 메르 담만다 거로 mam보진디니 페니 그 아니 까메 라도레마 mam보소소 아니 타말라 투치 도 카딘 치슈에 아니 미시 그 마로소 간지 쳇텔리게 녀멜라드게 부디저게 Tani tari ga san longsho ge shaya dan dige de ane denda ni song le jang bar
lam number so ta kalam nange mangbo nang sa so ta train de le ya nga zo me ma mangbo shiu ji zom na sha nga zo khuti chojung changme gi chap shin to che shwe yin ani ta train na shin gi nga zo dende muthi ni zom to ba yin na yala shung zob le ya dalen se bu shibre ta thanda nga zo choba ki du na le ya dende chale nam be kap so nga zo ngone gi shingge mangbo ji number so da thong de de du la thön de de 아니 쉔게 디게리아 롭종 그 토네 가리 라바이네 제초조 땅초조 띵아주 시지레샤 쪼쪼디 겨울무치 투지가리레 디송자타 드링아주 달렌 세부지 제요레 베나 탄다 세네터 송고도 베 드림이 망보지 좀메즈 바 오네기 직 셈슈르라도야 게야게 네즈 차고도 디송자 땅아주 데리아 아니 창말로 도서 지딩어네 아니 아주 마오바게 슝제 레규 칸디직 점바이네 아니 메마 가마마 냠슈나로나 아니 딘데기 가서 냠슈나 토바이나 땅 아주 수직이 도토고 말해 가서 라케 말해 디 슈에이 라리안 토지체 슈에이 가딘체
We will now have the prayer of the words of truth by His Holiness the Great 14th Dalai Lama, led by the Tibetan Women's Association of Ontario. Dinsi Milo.
Denzi melam tang ni sangmanyam to tang ro nas. Cheme yuen te ya cheme na shi nyam jwa gong be te som de shi se dan lo ma che a ti den be me ga de gong shi se shi dong se yon za do be de zang ya be toche na
Thank you.
Chao 내가 피치나 아추 never be defeated. Release the political prisoner now. Abula tashle eda Mars de saso da ganzo this St. George ni ani sabini ani pajami sena joins. Okay, ani ganzo drink mi pe mangbo le sha ni pe yakbu jungso. Okay, ani